what is a user actually going to be able to see and how
Mhm.
is that going to look? Evaluate everything that's available, but ultimately we've got to build it and test it and then put it in somebody's hands to see in reality how it works, what it looks like, what it's like to use. There is a lot of feedback that comes from that where you realize, okay, well, this display is not big enough. We need one bigger because we can't read this text, or this isn't bright enough. These LEDs aren't bright enough to provide the indication we want. Or when it's in this packaging and you're holding it in your hand, then you can't see that this indication because it's blocked by your finger or whatever it might
Mhm.
be. And there's just many things that come out of that. After the proof of concept, the first full prototype is a big step because it is incorporating all of the things that should go into the final product. And technically, it is even, I would say, considered a candidate for final release. It almost never is the final release just
Mhm.
because inevitably there are things that you find as part of that process, but you have to start somewhere. Getting to that point earlier is preferable and allows the process to proceed quickly. So that is what we're trying to do. Get that initial prototype. Once we've done the proof of concept, get it in the client's hands so they can start testing it, make sure that it meets their not only their functional requirements, but also just their vision for what the product should look like,
Mhm.
what the user experience should be. Those are different for every product. Oftentimes, because people think, I just want it easy to use, but easy to use means different things to different people and applications. Thinking about who the final user is, if easy to use is a general use consumer product, that's different than easy to use for maybe a technical tool that maybe, an electrician or somebody like that is going to use. Anyone else in different fields that might have some training, some experience, it depends on what the product is
Mhm.
and what it's doing, getting that initial prototype to the client so they can start evaluating it because they know best what that target market is for their products, what the users are going to want to do with it, how they're envisioning the users using it. That's the goal of that first full prototype.